friends, come on in, take your shoes off, have a seat, and consider staying a while by clicking that subscribe button. Right, how many episodes are even on? I'm gonna have to look before I title this. This is a continuation of my series of finding our homestead. Now, as many Americans right now, we are in the same boat as trying to be more self-sufficient. We really jumped on this prepper train, about a year ago, and we really wanted to get out of our small town. We are located right outside the second biggest city in Indiana. And we've kind of noticed, I would say, the last 2 weeks that there's been some more rough people moving into our neighborhood, which is really weird because we've always been like this cute little farm town. Like, we literally look like a Hallmark movie. We have like antique shops in our downtown area and a cute little Christian coffee shop, and just a very tight-knit community. There's a lot of Amish around here, so it's always been very quiet. And my husband and I were just noticing that we had just some rougher people moving in the last few weeks. So I thought that was kind of interesting. I've heard other channels talk about, I think it was Full Spectrum. He always talks about how like more people are becoming homeless and more people are moving out of the city and losing their spots in the city and that kind of thing. And I guess I hadn't really seen it around here. But it was a little bit of a wake-up call to see just some rougher neighbors. We've seen a few people walking around intoxicated or under the influence of something, which has never happened in our hometown before. And there's just been this one house that's down the street from us. Like I said, we live in a quiet town. Like, everyone's in bed by at least like 9 o'clock. Like, if you look at our street normally, all lights are out. It's just quiet. You can't hear anything. And this one house that is, I believe, a rental property down the street, they've been having some pretty loud parties and have had like a ton of cars there and that sort of thing. We've had the police out here, I want to say, over the last 3 months, at least twice a month, which in the almost 3 years that we've lived here, we've never really had a police officer out here. We have police officers live in this town because it's so close to our city and that kind of thing, that I think a lot of them feel safer here. But we've actually like seen police out like patrolling our neighborhood or looking for someone. It looks like, I don't know, it's just been really kind of unnerving and even more motivation, like I said, to move, and kind of just sad because I would hate to see this community go a different direction just because I love it so much. So I'm praying that they can maintain the physique that they've had for so long. But that was just a mental note that I've taken the last few weeks. All right, enough about where we're currently living. So we are looking to move out a little bit further, have some land, be able to get chickens and goats and that kind of thing, and just have like a massive garden. And we found what I would say is probably our dream property. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll the video footage of us looking at this property, and then we will talk about it for a little bit. So it isn't too far from the town.
No.
But it's like right on the road too. So it looks like most of your land would be, ooh, almost dropped my phone. Most of your land's gonna be like in between the house and the barn.
Yeah. Or out back. It's pretty back here.
Kind of a weird place for the garage though. Probably was put in after.
Oh, there's 2 barns.
Our garage would be really nice. Room.
I was like, it'd be a nice laundry room if you redid it. Nice folding spot over here.
These hardwoods are cool.
I think it
Take
needs.
a little work to sand them down enough. That's because they.
What is this, the attic?
You know, our house doesn't have any trim. I mean,
Need a new front door.
Watch your step on the deck. I like that it has these trees out here to block it from the road.
Yeah.
It is right on the road though. How do you feel about that with the baby?
Almost
Got a neighbor right there, and we are really close to town.
I don't mind being close to town in and of itself.
What is that?
This, honey, is a well pit.
Well, that's gonna have to be covered with
Well,
the baby.
Back in the day, your well tank and your actual well pump used to sit in here and be boarded over.
It's pretty out here though. I mean, you don't have, this road does look like it's very high trafficked though.
I'd say moderate. It's not as bad as other places. That's why they have
I know, but if it's the point is to be hidden, we're not really hidden here.
Well, I don't know if we can afford in our price range to find a plot of land where we're going to be hidden.
I mean, look how many cars have gone by since we've been just standing out here. Dad, don't you think this would be perfect for dog kennels? You insulate
It
it.
wouldn't be too hard to put some runs out the back. Coming in, as nice as wood, we have to do some insulating.
There's already like shelving and stuff. Did you see that barn? It was absolutely beautiful. I didn't get any video of it inside, but they, like, you could literally tell they just like cut down trees and smoothed them out and put them up there. And this property was built in the 1800s, so it was just a really, really cool old barn. And they had a already like kind of like a shed thing put up that you guys saw that would be perfect for dog kennels for my dog business I'm trying to start. I already had dirt floors in it, so like it would be easy to like do cleanup and that kind of thing. They had a nice garage up. The house itself needs a ton of work. Like it would be a complete gut job. We'd have to put in another bathroom. But it was literally, I loved the setup of the actual house. I loved the layout of it. I loved this nice big kitchen. I loved that area where it was kind of like a pantry off the kitchen. I could totally see me in there stockpiling. I could see the cats loving those big windows. I loved the living room and how it kind of flowed into the dining room and how it was just like pretty much open. And I loved that it had like an upstairs with the two small bedrooms. It was literally just a perfect property. If we had all the money in the entire world, we would have purchased this property. So I'm sad to say that we did not go with this property, because it needed so much work and it was already kind of, it wasn't at the top of our budget, but it was almost there. Like we wouldn't have a ton of money to fix anything up. And like I said, it was a complete gut job. So we just wouldn't have the money and the care and the time to be able to put into it with the baby coming. And that house deserves it. I so hope, I already looked on the marketplace and someone already bought it. So I just so hope someone does have that money and can put that care into it, because it's such a cool old farmhouse and cool old property. It had 5 acres with it. And it was just literally absolutely like I said, if we had all the money and time in the world, we would have purchased this property. And unfortunately, it just didn't work out for us. In Indiana, a lot of the time, I've said this before, but like in the springtime, a lot more houses will go on sale because nobody wants to move in the winter. Nobody wants to sell their house in the winter. And so usually typically like springtime is when a lot of houses will come on the market. So we've actually seen a lot of houses come up these last few weeks. Which is really good, but also this market is crazy and like literally they're gone within 12 hours of being on the market. So it's very competitive, but I can feel it, y'all. I can feel that we are so close to finding our place, and I feel that like it's gonna be so soon. So stay tuned. I hope to have some good news for you soon, and I just really want to thank you for joining me on this journey and watching us grow into preppers and homesteaders, and for all your advice that you always give. Seriously, I don't know what I would do without you, because Y'all give some of the best advice, and I love this family growing on here. So just thank you so much. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. It's free, it only takes a second, and it really helps my channel out, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye!